guess we did several comparisons when we walked around different places, and based on the price, the design, and the ability to click with the designer, the ID Don in particular, worked out pretty well. So in the end, we felt that Absolook was a good choice for us, and gave us pretty much assurance right from the start. It was very friendly. The quotes was pretty reasonable, and of course, he didn't make it feel like he was just trying to earn our money. It felt like he was trying to build our home with us. So we thought, yeah, that was really nice. That's why we chose Absolook. Yep.
I guess first of all, we really appreciate that Dawn was very responsive. So I think that was one of the main criteria when we were looking out for IDs. So we both have like full-time jobs, so we were like at work most of the time, and yeah, he's always giving us updates and stuff like that. From Monday to Friday, we only get to look at our house and see the progress on weekends. So it's good that he's always giving us updates, and then whenever we come in like on weekends and we see anything that renovation is it's not always like smooth sailing. When we see something that we don't like, we tell him, we text him, and then he's always there to say okay, he'll fix it and he'll do something about it. So I guess the responsiveness is really commendable. It's one of the main things that we look for, and yeah, it really made the process so much more pleasant.
In addition as well, I thought it was very nice. So we had a lot of change requirement. I think this is our first house in particular, so we haven't had a clear thought in mind what we exactly want to do. We just thought that we want a multi-theme kind of design, but I just kept changing from day one up to the last day of renovation. So it was very accommodating. I think that's something I really appreciated. And he gave us a lot of valuable and practical solutions. So for example, we were trying to find ways to make the house bigger, so on and so forth. He suggested maybe a feature wall mirror, for example, to add on to the requirements, even though it was like constrained that we had. It was quite a small house in general, but he made it look so much more spacious and bright, so we really appreciated that. Yep.
This is our favorite, the living room, because I feel like we've co-created it. A lot of things like elements, for example, like this featured wall was suggested by me. I was inspired by actually a toilet, toilet design, and then after that, Dawn made it into like a real design with this added feature. And then the shoe rack over there was suggested by him. So of course, Dawn redesigned it and make it look like a work of art. And then bar table was suggested by me, and then the beams were suggested by him. So Don suggested, he wanted the wooden beams, but he tried to cut costs for us because it's our first house, and made it like more like a laminate that looks like wood. So yeah, I think it's really like co-created living room by both of us and Dawn, which is why it's our favorite.
I think what we liked the most about this, or for me in particular, was that it didn't feel like a typical home. We wanted a more like hotel feel, so it came out pretty well. And whenever we come to the living room, it's pretty relaxing, we enjoy ourselves. It feels cozy at the same time, not a typical home, so we really liked it a lot. So for your information, this is our favorite place in the house. Yep.
Yes, we will definitely recommend Absolook, especially our ID Dawn. Like we said earlier, the experience was really smooth sailing. I mean, for our first house, we didn't know what to expect, but he really held our hands and bring us through the entire process. So definitely recommend Absolook for the reasonable pricing, and Dawn for the interior designer.